So we are going to do the design 10 SQL queries for suitable database application using SQL DML, all types of join. So it will contain inner join, left join, right join, full join, self join maybe. Then there will be subqueries and views as we know. So views will be made of joins, right? So here the main thing is that you have to give all types of joins and many subqueries as well, right? Yeah, you can put various number of subqueries, but it should cover all types of joins. So we are just gonna start. So here I'm going to create two tables, which we are going to follow for joins and maybe for others as well. So let's see what we can do. So I'm going to create a table student. So first create a database, right? Create database as for, right? And use assignment for, right? Create table student, right? Create table student. What am I doing? Create table student. So there is a roll number, which is int, and it's a primary key mostly. Primary key. Then there is a name, which is a char, let's say of 20, right? And there is an address, which is of char 40, maybe, right? There is a phone, which is int, and then only 10 numbers. And then there is an age, which is int, right? Agent is, yeah, agent, maybe 2, we can specify. I think we have the students. So if I were to describe my student table, it should come with this. Now, roll number, so let's enter some things, right? Yes. So insert into student values, insert into student values, one Harsh, let's say Delhi, phone is, let's say, no, it can't put, no. It will just 2, 3, 4, right? His phone and his age is 18 years. 18. I think. Yeah. Similarly, a 19-year-old. Let's see. Right, and then he is from Bihar, and his name is Pratik. His ID is 2, correct? Yes. What does that? Did that happen? Control C. Oh, okay. And that is why it's coming like this. So I did this, which is not open, closed. What am I doing wrong? Okay, let's see this. I'll just insert into student Pratik. So Pratik is his name, and I should mention this way, and it should be fine. So out of range value, so let's see this. So this is entered, and let's say all threes, right? And he's 20 years old. 20 years old. He's from Siliguri. And her name is Riyanka. Not Priyanka, it's Riyanka. Okay, so that is done. Now somebody is 18-year-old. This is just a thing that I'm making, so making it up. So this from Ramnagar, and it's called Deep, right? And then there is your 5, and there's 19-year-old again. He is from, one guy is Kolkata, and he is Saptarhi, yes, Saptarhi. Okay, of course, I didn't change the number, of course, 5. We have that, Bara, yes, let's put 18, right, 18, and is 66666, and he's from Pune, and then one guy, his name is Rohan, let's say Rohan, and then he is at number 6. Yes, so we are done our things. So let's start from student, basically. So we will have this. So this is our basic thing. So our student course is going to contain. So there is another table which we are going to make. So create table student course, right? So there will be a course ID and a roll number. There will be a CID, so course ID, course ID which is an int 1, right? It's not primary key, yeah. And there will be a roll number which is an int, right? Int, and then int is a this, and then I'll write foreign key roll number references student roll number, right? I'll close this and I'll make this. So if I were to describe student course, and there will be a roll number which is a, so insert into student course, values, both are ints, so let's say 1, right? 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 1, 5, 3, 3, 4, 1, 5, And let's say just enter like 6 months. Course ID is 5 and it's 4, right? And 6, let's say. Yes. So we can do this. Select star from student course. Yes. So there is the student course. So first is we are going to do init join. So select star from student, right? Inner select star from inner join student course. Roll number is equal to student course dot roll number. So there is a left join, which is instead of inner join, we'll be using a left join. So in the left join, it should be giving you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, everyone has taken a course. Let's say we don't want let's say I'm going to do an 8, which is a Rohit. He is also from Pune, same age, same, that's the same phone number, right? And we do a left join. So you can see here there is null none. So everything of the left table, which is your student, comes, but everything of the right table doesn't, right? But if I just, instead of left join, if I put right join, right join, if I put a right join, then everything of the right table comes. So student course. So in student course, we'll have, if we see student course above, here's the student course, right? This is your student course, and then here you can see what all are there. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 5, 6. So you see Rohit is not over here, right? Because it isn't in the table, right? And yeah, right join. What is a full join, you might say? So full join is basically both values. So if I were to say, see, we did a right join. So instead we can do a full join, which is
I later found out that MySQL doesn't support full joins, but Oracle SQL and SQL Server does.
yes. So if you don't mention a condition, this will be a, so if I were to do this on, let's say, join, yes, right, and if I just write join, and you'll have a cross product of one table with another table. So you see one guy, so the whole table is cross product with CID1, then CID2, similarly till CID6. So with everything, everyone is cross producted, and that way you'll get this is a cross product or cross join, you can say, or just join, Cartesian join, right? Let's say self join. So let's say I just wanted to do it student. So select star from student. Let's say I'll get to visualize, right? And now I can do select A dot name, B dot roll number from student A, student wait, from student A, student B. So there are two we made, and then I can put where A dot age is less than B dot age. I don't know what will this give. Harsh is 18, right? Harsh age is less than roll number 2. Similarly, Harsh age is less than roll number 5. You can see over here, right? Order by A dot name, A dot name. So you can see deep. So you can see deep is less than roll number 2. Deep is less than roll number 3. Deep is less than roll number 5. Deep's age, Harsh's age is same, and then these are the Subquery is only less than roll number 3. Roll number 3, if we see, is 20, and Subquery is 19. So 19 is only less than 20, not less than 19. So that is how you can write self-join. So after self-join is over, then all the joins are over. Now we'll be looking at subqueries. So for this, if you want to create a view, you just wanted to create a view, right? So we know how to create a view from inner join, outer joins, etc. So if I were to write, let's say, this, we are going to write this student course and student roll number. It gives this, but let's say we just need to know wait, right is giving full, right? So we'll be getting left, yes sir. So that, and create view, right? Create view, new view, right? New view. Select, let's say, student dot name, student dot roll number, and student course dot crd, student level and student course and roll, student roll number, student course roll number. There is an error for some reason. So yeah, so I forgot create view name as select. Yeah, that's how stuff goes. So view is created, and I can just select star from new view, I guess, and I'll have this, which is really easy. For every join you can do that. So for the left join, you can do it for right join, full join, etc. Views, which you only want to show part of information, not the full information, bank details, just the name, and maybe data hooking of the bank account, right? You can show that. So we have done views, we have done this. Now we want to do subqueries. So subqueries is basically a query inside a query is called a subquery. So let's say we want to select, right? Select star from student, right? Where roll number in select roll number in, right? And then I can start writing new query, which is a subquery. So select roll number from student course. Let's say, right? Should give me all the things. So all the roll numbers which were there in student course, only those are here. So we have missed. You can see Rohit. It was not in the student course, so we got missed. This is how you write subqueries. So that is how you write subqueries. You can go creative with it. So subqueries can be a lot more complex. The main thing to remember is you can see here I mentioned where roll number in and then select roll number. Why I did that was the return type of this, return type or the integer char, whatever would were a name if it were, then I can't give something which is not a name over here. So these two has to be one-on-one matching. So that's probably the thing for this. If I were to instead, let's say, where roll number in select from student course, let's say where student, I'm just trying student dot age is less than 20, right? And you can see only 19 and not. So I have put two where clauses, right? So this is how you can do this. So that concludes our lab assignment 4. It's sort of very blinding because with subqueries in, they can tell you, the external can tell you a lot of stuff to do, like do that, do this. So you have to practice a query from different sources. It's more of a theoretical than a practical one. So more of theoretical, if you get the knowledge and get the practice of doing subqueries, then you'll be able to answer well, right? So this is it, and all the best, right, for the lab assignment 4.